is not even, it's about £50 extra, or not even that really. It will record, I believe, without actually contacting them, will record the speeds possibly in excess of the speed limit.
I had a message from Paul, and he said that you should be able to apply for a grant for it. So why don't you look and see if you can get a grant towards it, which isn't going to cost as much. So now he told me that on my Facebook page.
Okay.
So
okay,
it's the county council apparently, and they do give them, because they've given other villages grants for speed cameras, for signs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't we go ahead and do the 50 quid, the 6 signs, the £40 survey fee when we know where we want to put them, get them up, then look at getting a grant on the thingy one as well.
Right. Further to that, just as an interest, it's just like the bin stickers are 50p each. If you want to apply for bin stickers, those who don't live on the main roads, not much point in having them, but for those that do live on the main roads, if they want to have bin stickers, they're 50p each. Now,
you'll slow it down one day a week.
Yeah, right.
You've got 4 bins, so you're not going to be transferring a sticker from one bin to another, so you need four stickers.
Well, you've got 2 sides to the bin as well, not 8 stickers.
You have, but I hope I'd only put them on one side that goes.
Well, that's clever, isn't it? Eh?
The traffic.
That's proper clever.
Excuse me, Chair.
Now,
Chair, can I quickly ask?
we don't need to apply for those. Sorry.
Can I just quickly ask, the bin stickers, can you put them on a fence?
Could do. I mean, it's up to you. It's your fence.
Well, my fence faces down towards the garage directly.
No, I think
that's 50p well spent.
If I can do that.
Yeah. Okay on that.
all right.
But that could be a site for one of the
initially,
ones.
I think the council just apply for the initial application, and then see about getting bin stickers later, if there's a feeling that you would like them, and how we pay for them, etc.
£22.
Yeah. So
could we not say order initial 100 of them?
It's who's going to pay. It's whether the council's going to
Well,
pay.
I'll tell
for
you
them.
what.
Just for the bin stickers.
I was going to say, I don't know about 100, but if we ordered 40 on the initial order, on the understanding that people could buy them for the cost, for 50p each, we'd have the 6 permanent 30 jobs after the survey and that. If those 40 disappeared, and we did sell 40 of them, we can reorder. But 100 seems that, that's...
I wasn't suggesting selling them, I was actually going to pass them out to people who live on the main road.
It's those who aren't living on the main roads, etc. Subsidising.
No, because we all benefit. I don't live on the main road, but I would benefit from traffic not being bad on the main road.
All right. Anyway, we'll see about that. Okay. So, can I have a proposer and seconder for the application costs, please? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's approved, is it? Thank you.
So that's 50 quid plus 40 quid survey plus that give us 6 permanent 30 signs. And then you're going to order 40 of the other things as well then.
Yeah.
And we can argue about whether we're charging for them or not later.
Yeah.
But if we've got them here, that's half the battle, isn't it?
All right. That's.
Well, if you want to give that money, I'll pay for them 40 stickers myself.
To be fair, I think 20 quid we could probably stretch. Doesn't seem unreasonable.
So they.
What does it say on the bin stickers?
30.
It just says 30.
We don't have to do a check tonight for these. They'll send us an invoice. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, just clarify on the speed cameras. So the brain thought from that they got theirs about 5-6 years ago, and it was a shared parish thing. It was a council grant that provided. I think it was Grainthorpe, Yarborough, and Aldingham. So they just split it between the two. you're going to get any, I would suggest getting the ones that record the data, because then you've got the, you know, whether you're right or you're wrong, you know, you might think someone's doing 40, and actually you might find there's actually not
If you're
many
spending
doing.
£2 grand, 43 quid's not very
But it's
Yeah.
just one of the things that, you know, if you're going to do it, you might as well go, and then at least you've got the data to download and give to the police if there is a problem. But I say the grant thing, I think, is more like a council grant type thing, rather than, there's no grants from LCC or anything like that.
So we could speak to SALTFLEET and see if they wanted to share them.
They've got theirs.
They've got a
SALTFLEET have got rid of theirs. Featherthorpe have got theirs.
Right.
It does
Why
make
did
a difference.
SALTFLEET get rid of theirs?
That's not my department.
No, but it's
No,
relevant.
I'm
If
not-
we're going
I'm
to
not
spend
100
£2 grand and they've only had it a year, there must be a
And
reason
I've
why
had it
they
a
got
long,
rid
yeah,
of
I've
it.
had it a long time.
Oh, right.
Do you know why, Sandra?
Yes, because it was extremely difficult to get anybody to volunteer to take them down to recharge them, which is, you know, it's quite a commitment. And we found that the information that we were able to take off, recorded information, actually it doesn't give enough information to actually chase anybody up.
Right.
No.
That's the problem. All it does is give you the evidence that people are, you
Speed.
know, breaking the speed
Well, we
limit
could
and
then
how
pass
much
that on to
higher.
we could pass it on to the Road Safety Partnership and get a camera van in or something as a result. You know, if you could demonstrate
Well,
there were a lot of people doing it.
The camera vans, you're low on the list if you've already got the speed cameras, that's the trouble. And the same with the one that they bring and put on your verges. You can't get that once you've got the speed
We need
cameras.
some fatalities, that's the trouble, isn't it? They only go with
And
fatalities.
people, in the end,
Right.
found that nobody was taking any notice anyway.
Well, they'll get used to it. Yeah, yeah.
And that's the problem, there's a lot of money sitting there if it's not actually having much effect.
I know when my grit run took me along Leghorn Road, there was a sign there that said, check your speed, 37. And you know, when I looked, it was 37 every night.
Yeah, but you see, Manby had them up, didn't they, the larger ones, and I haven't seen theirs lately.
No. Well, let's get this bit started and then we'll roll
Oh,
with it.
sorry, I forgot. On the survey bit where you pick which post you want, make sure you put enough in, because if you write on it and say I want that one and that one over there, and then you decide afterwards I want some in different places, you
Get
end
them
up
all
paying
through.
another £40 and another 3 weeks or 4 weeks to go. Just put them all on one
All right.
and it's all done.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Right. The local association, local councils membership is current. The renewal invoice is in £165.18 for the year, and there's training additional costs. It's £120 for the year, including that. We're going for that?
Wasn't there something, just a point, wasn't there something with Loudco we could pay up front or something?
Say again?
Wasn't there something with Loudco we could pay up, like, in advance, like next year's as well, and you got a discount? But if not,
No, they've only sent the invoice for the
okay.
year. It's for 2003, 2000.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
proposed. For
Sheila?
both, yeah. Do we need to have two separate ones, one for,
No,
yeah, a vote for both?
yeah, vote for both, yeah. Sheila, you second? This for the 165.18 and £120 for training. Okay. We write the checks out then. While not on the agenda, but the invoice came in from MKB Environmental Services, invoice to be paid by the 15th of February. So if I can bring that up.
What's that for?
It's for the grass cutting on the cemetery for last year.
Right, how much?
In total for the year, £270, and that was for
Do we have contracts with them now with
I beg your pardon?
MKB?
the MKB.
Yeah, we've got a contract with them, yeah.
Yeah. cutting through. I believe there's about 6 cuts, Meryl, and
No, I'm just asking if we've got contracts with them,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
fine.
We put it out to tender before, and Matthew was,
No, I think that's quite reasonable, I'm just asking whether it's on a
but
contract.
it does go beyond what
six,
it's contracted to as well.
it was six cuts, £45 a cut,
That's reasonable.
no VAT. So this was additional to what was on the financial side of the agenda.
My
So-
agenda's completely different to yours.
Yeah. I sent you the latest one. Yeah. Oh, does it come out different? Is it? No, sorry.
Alright. Okay. I'll keep it up.
You approved that, yeah? Okay.
Oh, good, yeah, yeah.
Give me a moment while I write these out. Say again.
Do it.
Are you okay if we do them in the end?
Yeah,
I had a look at the planning, couldn't find anything up there in class.
No,
There's
that's
nothing.
Okay.
just a quick thing when we do the, like the agenda, and we put those on, I had to ask, what was that? I remember now it was the fixings, and I remember why you did it, not, it was to do with the clerk. But it would be useful to have an extra column that just says when it is, what it was for, and with
Yeah,
Glendale that it's grass cutting.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the public, if they're looking at the accounts, it makes it clear.
You're moaning, look what I got.
Yeah, but I had to ask a question, it wasn't that I was doubting anybody, it was like, what was that for, and then when I looked,
Yeah,
it
it's
was,
fair.
it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You've got the most up-to-date
No, but,
agenda, Meryl.
yeah, but for a member of the public that sees this agenda, if we can put Glendale grass cutting, Councillor Williams for the fixings for the bench, it stops any doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
We know who Glendale is, but not everybody who's here would know Glendale.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you.
Okay. Where have we got to now? Highways, anything on highways? Footpaths? Apart from Angus Energy, it's been. Sorry, village field update then. Sorry?
No,
What's that?
no.
What's
Lovely.
wrong with it? Oh, well, it was basically the people who got hold of for the.
You want me to do it then, so it's.
Yeah.
No, I'd written down for
Yeah,
the
the graffiti and-
graffiti and the,
And it was, because they did footpaths as well.
right, so, and the
was
location is,
Warren Road alongside Toby's Hill, what we refer to as Toby's Hill, but it was
is that
basically,
both sides of the road, aren't you?
no, it's just one, right, going out to
Yeah, I can do
Summercoats,
that.
on the right hand side, right up to
Yeah.
just before the end of the speed, 40-mile-an-hour
Yeah.
speed. It was the same company that did the
Yeah.
graffiti company.
No, it's
group.
Pride, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Right. play equipment inspection by Rossbach, and courses run by Alex. Rossbach have sent me charge is £75 plus VAT. This is under the reduced scheme. In August, they come in August and September for this area. £75 plus VAT. But they're classing us as having two play areas because one is fenced and the other isn't. So they charge £75 for one area and then at £3.50 for each play item additional to that £75. If we want them to come within 8 weeks of the receipt of the order, it then is £252 plus VAT and £110 plus VAT for the second area. So it is August, September time that they'll come and do the annual inspection. I propose we accept that, and we'll do internal inspection. I've got the original form here that I left with the play group, who would mark up when they looked and saw if there was any problems. But in that aspect, we have actually inspected at times and had the original people that put the play equipment in to do the repairs. It's just basically keeping an eye on the shackles and on the swings, so on that aspect. There is a course run by LALP to train people to do that as well.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm independent of the council. I'm going to look at doing it. So not, it doesn't.
You should be able to do it through the council, but I would have thought
it's not actually the fee. The training fee doesn't cover that course.
Oh right, okay.
So it's separate.
However, I do think it should be paid by,
I think it should be paid by the
or
council.
at least,
yeah.
or the field committee, either one.
No, I think it should be paid by
I
the
don't
council.
think it's individual.
And I think if we did that, I don't think it would be unreasonable then, if you were willing, for you to do just a walk round inspection once a month,
Yeah.
which would probably get you off the rest of the thing anyway.
Yeah,
because
I've
of
got-
the,
The only thing is got to check that after on one day there's an exam at the end of it, and that qualifies you in a certain aspect. But it's to see whether that is sufficient for supposedly the annual inspection. I've got to check that.
there's no point in you doing it
Ross,
if it's
but
not, is it?
I know this is, but it's just for I was just doing it for myself, possibly as I'm going to go walk around anyway, keep an eye on it.
Well, I'll put a proposal to the
Self-interest.
council that we fund you going on that course and getting yourself certified. Certificate.
Can I say, given, just because we've got possibly elections coming up and everything, that we fund a place? Does that make sense?
When's
We
the,
book it and fund it if you're the
when
best
is-
person
it's
to do
in
it,
June.
do it.
It's in June, so
Yeah, we can change the name on it anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
no, but I think we should get it booked and paid for, and I don't think an individual should be
Okay.
paying for it, but
No,
just leave it with a officer or a,
one attendee, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I might have to let you know what the price is.
It's on the log.
Is it less than £75 plus that?
No,
No.
Well, there you are then. So, well, no,
No,
genuinely, that,
it's about 165, I think.
so that's more than £75 plus that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you then. It depends if it's the exam one and whether you have to attend one day or both days.
So yeah, it's only one day, but one
Yes.
day is an exam and the other day isn't.
Yeah.
I think it's about £65 for the non-exam day, and It's 100 and something for the.
You want to find out and then we'll come back to the next meeting with it?
Yeah, this time.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, that was.
But that would make sense. I mean, I know if you're saying Peter won't get re-elected, but if he didn't, then he could still carry on and do the play thing.
June.
Yeah, anybody
Do you know
could,
what
but
I mean?
I'm saying if
If
we
he's got
book,
the qualifications.
if we book a person.
The actual date
Yeah.
is June, 7th of June, 8th of June. Yeah. Okay. Right. Control of funds accumulated by the field committee. Possibly seek views of committees from the past who accumulated the funds generated for the facilities on the field. I've had odd people from the committee saying what their intentions were originally, and I think we should consider their views on that, because they've spent more than